Written test 1. 1. Foot to equals foot times 12 in over 1 in times 2.54 centimeters over 1 in times 10 millimeters over 1 centimeter times 1000 over 1 millimeter to get ans. 2. Celsius to Fahrenheit equals 1.8 times C plus 32. From Fahrenheit to Celsius 0.5 times parenthesis F32. Celsius to Kelvin equals C plus 273.15 and opposite to get Kelvin to Celsius. 3. To calculate atomic mass, so atomic mass equals sideways m inside is m isotope parenthesis percent abundance isotope over 100 parenthesis. So put the atomic weight in a mu and for atomic mass equals the first m element parenthesis percent abundance of that first m element over 100 parenthesis plus the second m element parenthesis percent abundance second m element over 100. Then we add the percent abundance equals 100. And have percent abundance first m element equals 100 minus abundance second equals 100 minus an abundance amount in problem equals ans. Then have the atomic weight in a mu equals parenthesis first m element parenthesis times parenthesis ans over 100 parenthesis plus atomic mass of second element times abundance in question over 100. So m second element equals atomic mass of element minus what the equation of second mass times abundance over 100 equals ans. 4. Millimeters to centimeters equals parenthesis millimeters times 1 centimeter over 10 millimeters parenthesis to the root 3 times 11.3 grams over 1 centimeter to the root 3 times 1 mole of element over the atomic mass G times 6.022 times 10 to the 23 root of element atoms over 1 mole of element equals ans. 5. When element has Roman numerals in first element and goes into second element. If element had 8 or I has 3 oxygen in element and inside parenthesis times 2. Di has 2 in that element. Tri has 3. Perchloric acid equals chlorofluoric. Tetra has 4. Oxide has 2. Hexa has 6. Ammonia equals NH3. 6. Complete and balance equation is you add both the first element in the 2 element compounds in the product and add the 2 elements in the 2 element compound. To balance have the same amount in each element on both sides. 7. Conventional equation equals balance equation with product side of the 2 element has AC equals the product having solid and F. Then total ionic is where the net ionic of the element except the solid solely down equals plus 1 and O, Cu, Ag, O. P down equals plus 2 and Mn, Fe, Co, Ni, Cu, Zn, Cd, Pt, Hg. Cr, Fe, O, Al, Ga equals plus 3. Then N and P equals negative 3. Also, O to Sa equals negative 2. Next, F down to I is negative 1. And T down equals 0. Net ionic take away common net ionic elements to get the element that would get the solid in the product. Then observation is 8. Limiting reagent and calculate theoretical yield equals first millimeters of the first element compound equals atomic weight of first element plus atomic weight second element and plus the possible third elements. Atomic weight. Then do the same to the other element of the solid compound. Next, you take the weight in the question times 1 mole of the element over the atomic weight we got for that element before times 1 mole of the second compound over the amount of the first compound element. Times atomic mass of the solid compounds equals ans. Then weight for second compound times 1 mole of second compound over atomic weight of the element we solve for times 1 mole of solid compound over 1 mole of second element compound times atomic mass of solid compound we solved for over 1 mole of second element compound equals ans. So the limiting reagent is smallest amount compound element and theoretical yield equals the number for the compound of the reagent. Next, percent yield equals actual yield over theoretical yield time 100. So actual is given in question by stating amount is recovered over the ans for theoretical times 100 equals ans. 9. Molar concentration equals amount dissolved over milliliters created times 1 mole of solution over atomic mass of element G times 1000 milliliters over 1 liter equals m of element. There be a new molar concentration so m1 v1 equals square meters v2 so we have m1 equals ans, v1 equals the amount in this part in milliliters, and v2 equals second element problem. So, square meters equals m1 times v1 over v2, so we plug the amount in to get ans. 10. Empirical formula for a compound equals take the grams of all compound elements and times by 1 mole of that compound over molar mass of that compound, then times by 1 mole of the first element in that compound over 1 mole of the compound. This will just get the first element of each compound in moles, then times it by molar mass of that element over 1 mole of that element equals ans. Then you have all but one element in problem above, so you solve the mass of that element by taking the sample mass minus the mass we found for the two other elements we solved for. We'll get gram of that element, and we should also find out the moles, so we time the grams we calculated by 1 mole of the element we are solving for over molar mass of that element.